So hello everyone, one here of course time for Talentless Nana. Maybe she has a talent of plot armor. That's it everyone. So of course Nana now, this cute zombie girl, right, necromancer chick, has captured Nana. She's completely, she's captured by her. She has a poison over her, right? She has a zombie boyfriend, keeping her down. She has seen her doing it literally, right? That she's trying to kill her, and of course, because she can see what's happening to her boyfriend, her zombie boyfriend, right? She knows that Nana is the murderer. So it's like, how the F is Nana gonna survive this, right? So this is why I watch anime, right? Because every goddamn week it gets more and more contrived. It's more and more insane how Nana managed somehow, right, to escape. And it really is, I think, a big issue. And of course, people hate me saying this, like people that defend anime, but come on, let's be true. Let's be honest here. Objectively true, absolutely objectively true. This is not my opinion. This is objective fact. Is that Nana is more and more incompetent every episode too. That's a straight up fact, guys. You can try to ignore it, but it's absolutely true that Nana used to be better at being more like, maybe that's gonna happen, right? And every episode current now, she's falling into the traps, right? And the thing is that, which makes little sense too, is that Nana even mentions that she expected her to maybe be necromancer. And I said too, it's just like, maybe she's necromancer, right? So that'd be interesting, yeah. Like I threw it up the two, right? So Nana even mentions that she's like expected her that she might be the, the zombie and so on. Yet she walks into this trap, right? Because she could have killed Nana immediately. Of course she didn't, because she's a stupid, because they're idiots. but she could have, right? So even if Nana now has like an escape plan, if she was that one, she could have died already, right? If she was a, meaner person. So it really is like, come on. I guess Nana's gonna talk her out. You're a crazy woman, you have your zombie boyfriend, and just, I guess, gonna talk the zombie girl out of it, probably. I don't know. But it's, I'm looking forward to seeing how Nana, in some weird way, is gonna escape this thing. One other thing I think was really dumb, though, I want to say immediately, is that zombie girl, necromancer chick, so to speak, she knows that Nana is coming after her that night. Or she's highly, expected this, right? She expected it to happen, as her boyfriend said and so on. Why didn't she just bring Koya somewhere? She could have brought anyone else there. She could have brought Koya or the other characters, right? And they could have hidden in her bedroom or whatever, right? And they could have seen Nana doing it firsthand. That would also be a way to, of course, expose Nana. But of course she didn't do that, even though she knew that Nana had stabbed her boyfriend, right? She could have told people that. She could have told people that before. That would have made her less way guilty. It's just so stupid. But anyway, let's start watching it to see how Nana survives this thing, because the Nana's power is talent of plot armor. So 3, 2, 1, and go. I kinda hope Nana has the power now. Some talentless Nana isn't as talentless. Has the power of something that makes her win every time. Luck or something. Power of it's like she's like in like Domino in Marvel or Longshot. Power of luck. And also, of course, the whole thing that she just talk to the dead guy that she killed. That she did just talk to the dead guy. That was so stupid too. Yeah, this is so obviously gonna be. I will tell. Just kill her. It's way better. But she can survive the guy Nana killed. She could revive the person Nana killed and make him explain that Nana killed her too. Oh, this is so stupid. And I like how she's in fan service mode now, yeah. You're the crazy girl, the zombie boyfriend, yeah. See, this is what she could have used, this is how she could have, told people earlier that she stabbed her boyfriend. That would be better, but, Are they gonna team up now? Yeah, it's just so stupid. It's just so stupid. This felt like the most obvious thing, though. She'd be like, I'm gonna expose that your boyfriend is a zombie, right? But, the thing is that, in many ways, she could have recorded this. God, that is the zombie. Come on. So, oh my god. Okay, he won. Sorry, it's crazy. I'm just going crazy. There we go. So like, I'm a clean, I'm an obsessive clean freak. Nah, I don't know. Anyway, no. What I mean is that, for example, I once had have been more than once, but I was working with the place, right? And I knew that the owner of the company was a notorious liar, right? Insanely liar. So when he called me, this is not when actually, this is not the word for him, yeah. I just recorded our phone call. And I had a problem saying that because this guy was always lying about stuff. Always, right? Lying about contracts and deeds and so on. So I was like, oh yeah, this is my name. This is there. He's like, what do you want to say now, right? So I used to record that. So I had evidence against him, right? And well, the same thing, a couple of years ago, a guy tried to bribe me for some other weird business stuff. Very confusing. I recorded that too. Like, why wouldn't I, right? Because I expected, I was like, this was very weird. He started talking to me super strangely. So I was like, okay, I'm going to record the message while I'm talking to him because it was so strange. So anyway, my point is, of course, if she was prepared for her enter, she could also be recording this thing, right? If I was her, I would have my cell phone in my pocket, right? And be like, oh, so you are a murderer, Nana. And I would record her saying this like that. So they're so stupid, right? If I knew that the person that come and kill me, I would have prepared myself in many ways. For example, having my phone on me right now, recording her conversation. You know. It's so stupid. They're so stupid. It's so incompetent. All of them. But she knows that she's probably lying about this. Why would she believe this thing? Wouldn't she expect her to be a liar about the mind powers? This is so stupid. Again, why would she believe this thing? Why would she believe that she's not lying about the powers? She knows she's a liar about not being a murderer. Why? I got you now, you romantic. I mean, I guess she's so into love, so... Oh god, this is so stupid. Oh my god. You got a love flame. Oh, I'm reading his mind. But I don't know. Doesn't he have his actual personality though? Well, good point too, I suppose. But yeah, like, doesn't he? She's not controlling it to say that. Well, is she? I mean, I'll get the power works. But goddamn it. Did she record it? Hopefully. So that was thinking immediately. Why isn't it recording this message? Like, or the conversation? At least if she would die, she could tell the other ones that she's the... Oh my god, this is absurdly stupid to chase her. Like, she's waiting for them to chase her. Like, why would she just chase her? This is like the dumbest thing ever. That she's like, we're coming for me. Like, why would they... Let's follow her into the forest when she's waiting for us to be there. Actually, why didn't she revive him and talk to him? Again, why wasn't she better prepared for this thing? She could have told the other ones what he said as well. Why did she go back? I see so many questions. Why didn't you revive him and talk to him afterwards when the people left so on? It's a necklace guy. Oh, explain her weakness. Yes, I have. He's like a Bleach villain. Like, I have to explain my weakness. That's right. My power works only on colors. So like, goddamn, this is so anime. Like, I have to explain how my power works because that's the reasons. Let me explain to you how my power works. Why not? It's what I expect from this anime. Yeah, but this is absurd of her to chase her into the forest. That is the dumbest thing ever. Yeah, exactly. This is like the dumbest thing ever. I'm gonna go and fight them in the... And go and fight them in... I guess, you know what I mean? This is such a horror movie thing. We're gonna follow the bad guy into the mysterious forest, which he probably has traps prepared for us. It's gonna be not the cute traps. God damn it, man. She's gonna obviously have traps or some ambush, right? Some weapons. See? Because there's one more zombie, obviously. Obviously, he's alive too. Or maybe the bunny has zombie too. I mean, but I think that she probably survived, you know, the future. Yeah. It was pretty clear she has more zombies. Like, why wouldn't she? Like, yeah, come on. Of course, there's more necro. So how is she gonna win this? She has like a zombie army, like zombie girl. Like, come on. Oh yeah, because there's so many dead kids in this. That's true. But wouldn't they all be like powers then? Yeah, because they're more than one assassin, right? But wouldn't they have powers then? Can't she control the powers? Okay, one I can see in the dark. Yeah, exactly. So how is Nana gonna survive her zombie army? This is gonna be stupid, right? I'm sorry, but we know this is gonna be really stupid. Yeah. Of course they've killed them. There's at least one more assassin before her, right? Which is better because it's stupid. And also, again, then why is this woman not telling the other children that they have, you know, why isn't she telling people that they have a lot of dead kids on this island? Like, why hasn't she told anyone? She could have said her boyfriend, because she was like, my boyfriend is awesome. She could have told him her boyfriend. A lot of relics. Yeah, she's picked up a lot of dead children. Nana versus a zombie army, and she's still somehow gonna win this thing. Let's see how she can do it, but I'm just like, how is she gonna survive this? How is she gonna survive this? I mean, maybe if she can get the other... I mean, Nana herself is pretty useless, right, without any powers to fight zombies, but the other character has fire and ice power and so on. So if she can get the cute boys to save her, I think her best scenario for her right now would be to run to the boys, right, and get them to help her, right, because they have pretty destructive powers. Get like the fire guy to burn the zombies. That would be a strategy, and she can be like, "Oh, this crazy woman hates me. Oh, you know, yeah," and get him to help. Like these, yeah, like these other people. If they can save her, maybe that would be the best way for her, I think, to, you know, remove the zombie army. Sunrise, though. Didn't this? Her zombie power seems to have nothing to do with night at all. She's like controlling the zombies, right? They're zombies. They're not vampires. I mean, saying she was like, I have to wait for sunrise. Like, yeah, but they're not vampires. Like, okay, now she's playing a zombie game here. Yeah, she's gonna fortify. Wait, what? Yeah, this is zombie movie straight up now. She's gonna barricade. This might be a strategy to pretend she's doing it, but I love it. They're playing a zombie game now. She really is like, I'm gonna fortify my walls and defend myself from her zombie army. Should be a lot of traps. I'm surprised Nana has no traps in the forest, right? Which again, her incompetency is showing, right? Why is no traps in the forest for? Why wasn't she prepared with like... See, she's like some... Man, there's so many zombies up here. There's many dead children. So many dead people. I think she should revive the other dead people. That would be more interesting though. If she revived, you know, guy with the... I guess his anti-powers. Wait, so they can't be in sunlight? They are vampires? Even though she's using her boyfriend in school? How's the boyfriend at school then? How's the boyfriend at school? How's she moving her boyfriend to school every day? I guess he like sleeps a lot. Oh man, oh god. How are they vampires suddenly? Because I don't know how they explain her boyfriend ever moving in day then. Man, it's like... That's a really stupid weakness. They are zombies, they're not vampires. And also, I know they explained that her boyfriend usually sleeps on the days, but come on, like how has no one ever noticed that? Oh Nana, you're losing. But she's gonna leave afterwards. That's still so... See, this is so stupid that she's gonna like, you know, barricade her and then just leave. And then of course, Koya. Have you killed her maybe? Oh, you mean Nana-chan? This is... Can't you just tell him? Can't you just hint to him that he's the murderer? As long as she's okay after all. See? It's a very helpful guy there. What is girl talk? See, he's a stupid character. What's girl talk? He's just... That's his thing, yeah. What is girl talk? But wouldn't they stop? This is really weird. Wouldn't they work as long as it's dark? Like vampires can still, work on the days as long as they are not in the sunlight. Like, why would she send him? See, this is stupid too. Why would she enter herself? Why is she just sending the zombies first? This is so stupid. It's probably another line there. But why wouldn't she send in her zombies first, right? Why would she enter this room? See, this is what I mean. Every goddamn character is so incredibly stupid in this anime. If I was necromancer, I wouldn't, physically enter myself. I would send in my zombie armor, right, and stand on a far distance from the house, right? Why is she entering the door? Why the F is she doing? Why is she doing this stuff herself now? Why is she... And also, why are there zombies still on the ground for? She control the zombies for. She's probably pretending to be a zombie, right? Why can't she feel that? Why can't she, like... How can she not notice it? She can easily control those zombies. Like, this is ridiculous. She can control the zombies. But she can control it. How can she not control it anymore? What happened to her control? This is making it... That isn't making anything sense! This just makes no sense. You animate all the bodies and see who can't move. This makes no sense. Why is she not animating anybody? Why didn't she immediately use, I'm animating the body inside the house? That just made no sense. Why didn't she just animate the bodies immediately before she entered the house and, control them and so on? Or that's just ridiculous. Her powers just seem to be incredibly inconsistency. Like, why didn't she just control? Why is she like, oh, maybe that's... Oh my god, this is so stupid. That she even entered. And why is she still carrying around the poison? You're gonna explain how she couldn't... But she could control the kids in the school, in the room though. But she did control them afterwards, so they can't be the reason why she could control the kids in the house. Yeah, as he told her. Yeah, that was pretty obvious, but I mean... But how is she controlling all the other zombies then? How is she controlling all other zombies then? If this is decked... Oh yeah, this is so stupid. No, I mean, why did she enter? How did Nana escape the house? Why didn't she enter controlling the zombies? Oh god, and why didn't she tell Koya or anyone else? Yeah, how should they enter the house? Oh my god, this is how can every character be the dumbest they can be? Even this woman that saw through her disguise is still... There we go, guys. No, you could... Yeah, it's hard to leave, right? Man, this is just so... This is absurdly over convenient. Oh, I did this thing, and then I removed this thing. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, but I could easily escape, of course. Because I quickly did that thing. Yeah, and then she, of course, reinforced it. But the thing is that it's like... She could have seen it immediately by using her zombies. And she could also... She had no reason to enter the house anyway. So her actions are completely stupid regardless of that. This is so stupid. And also, she spent the whole day trying to find them in the house. I mean, she has a zombie army. Yeah, of course. And she spent... Obsessed with zombie movies. Which makes no sense. The sunlight hinders them, especially because sun isn't everywhere, so you should be able to use them inside the house anyway. So that weakness seems to be more like not actually sunlight, but like the time of the day seems to be more important than. Oh god, this is not a good strategy. No, it isn't. It's absurdly convenient. Yeah, it's just absurdly plot armor convenience. It's like, no, but if somebody doesn't work, and then she stood there, and you know. And that she, of course, didn't use the zombies correctly in any way. Nor has she told anyone about this problem, right? Even though she could have like prepared if she would get killed by Nana, Koya would know, right? And also, of course, she could just leave. I mean, yes, her boyfriend won't be able to be controlled, but she could just leave. Oh my god, this is so stupid. She could just leave. And she could have used the guy with the zombie powers. And also, isn't it absurdly convenient that she could like revive 50 zombies, like an army of zombies, but she only uses the guy with night vision power? None of them can like time freeze or do other crap. And also, why is she even carrying the poison still? Oh man, this is... Oh god. Her hopeless romantic. Oh, I can't control my powers of... Yeah, so why isn't she attacking her here? Why isn't she going crazy? See, I think normally she would attack her instead of just sitting there crying, but whatever. Like, he never loved you. So I have to explain to you that he never loved you, because that's important to me to be evil. Exactly. He didn't love you. He never liked you at all. It has to do with this is pure evil. I mean, this is good with Nano. It's like, I have to tell you, he never loved you. It's like, I have to explain to you how much he hates you. It's very important for Nano to be a mean girl. It wasn't a date, you're just an obsessive freak. Exactly, you were like, oh, you just took him to be your boyfriend. Not even in the same uniform. Oh my god, he never loved you. So this is Nana has to break her down before she kills her. I love this. This is good with Nana. She has to like, ha ha ha! He never loved you anyway. Very important for her to be evil. Yeah, very important. No. I love it. She's just a yonderer. She's just crazy. He never even liked you. Oh no! So you can't just kill her. She has to be in room. But why would she just smack Nana down? I gotta hate these kind of characters. I mean, I think most people would attack Nana to push her down, right? She's sitting there crying. She could like. You know, Yunugasai, she would have killed Nana by this point. She would have stabbed Nana by this point. Oh, she even started the fight. Exactly, that bitch. That she stole my Shinji. So see, she even killed that woman to get Shinji, and I guess kill him. But why wouldn't See, she's even a murderer before she went to the island. So why was she not murder Nana here? Why this sort of goddamn inconsistent characterization? She willingly murdered like 50 people to get Shinji, but she didn't murder Nana. She didn't even try to fight Nana now. This is so stupid. Makes her character completely makes no sense. Her character is completely consistency. And now then, how is she gonna explain that she killed another girl, you know, that Koya saw her with? But that character makes no effing sense! She even admits that she murdered the whole theater to get Shinji, right? But she wouldn't immediately just murder Nana, or she wouldn't fight Nana here. She's sitting there crying instead of... This is what I mean, this is stupid. That storyline doesn't comply at all. If she's a person, again, if she's a person willing to kill, you know, a whole theater, right? To get her boyfriend, right? But she's not willing to, like, attack Nana to get the paper back. Why is she so incapable of trying to fight Nana? If she, like, attacked Nana when Nana was, you know, holding thing, and Nana, like, you know, pushed it out something, that would have been a lot more reasonable. She's trying to fight her. Or, of course, with Nana here, it's like, she never loved you, and then Nana, she was angry, she fights Nana, and Nana kills her, right? But instead she's sitting there crying. Even if she's, like, insane murderer. She's a psychopathic murderer character, but suddenly she drops that when Nana insults her, right? It's so stupid. It's really stupid. Like, it's... Come on, it completely breaks her character. It's like completely inconsistent characterization. It's absurdly inconsistent characterization. It is so absurd. That is not good writing. I know people can say, but that's an amazing twist. Okay, no, I think it was quite a predictable twist. It's actually, you know, was a stalker and a yandere or whatever. I think it was predictable. But the problem is that she's not acting like she's a, you know, a psychopathic yandere sick. Compared to, you know, the most beloved yandere, right? Yunugasai. Yunugasai would have stabbed Nana 50 times by now. You know, right? Yunugasai would have gone crazy and be like, you freaking bitch! Yunugasai would have been like, you going down, bitch! Yeah. She would have, you know, grabbed Nana and killed her like 10, 50 times over, right? And that's why I call Yunugasai is a much more beloved yandere character. That makes a lot more sense, right? Because, yeah, Yunu would have... You know, if Nana was like, oh, you want this Yuki's paper, you know, Yuno would be like, Yuki, and she would like stab Nana like 55 times over, right? And then of course Nana is like, Yuki never loved you, you know, Yuki doesn't love you. Instead of thinking, oh no, what are you saying, right? No, God, my sucker. Yeah, Yuno wouldn't be like, oh no, you hurt my feelings. Yuno would be like, you hurt my feelings, and you know, again, right? Yuno would have got revenge. So no, I think that is piss poor writing, honestly, because, right, it's one thing that Nana can expose her younger stalker thing, fine, you know, that's completely fine. I can live with that, and because it made sense, she's crazy and she lied up with everything and so on. That's fine. That makes sense in the storyline. The problem is that she admits here that she's you know, she murdered like 50 people to get Shinji. Right? She murdered like a city, yeah, and she admits being this crazy murderer that has killed a lot of people for her love, right? And now she won't even try to fight Nana because Nana is telling her that she's a murderer and a stalker, right? It would make a lot more sense if she went crazy and started fighting Nana, just going, you know, all at it, right? That's just thing. That is really bad, right? That's bad character writing. But that's the point of this anime. Like, it has the premise works, right? And that kind of that stalker, that zombie girl is actually was crazy and he never loved her and so on. That makes sense from like from a team and a premise standpoint, right? It makes sense. The problem with the anime is very, very clear, is that the writing is really bad, right? It's like the writer has, the actual execution is really bad, especially, right? So the writer has like a good idea that, okay, the zombie girl is a yandere and she just killed Shinji to get him, blah, blah, and killed his girlfriend and so on. Yunugasai thing, yeah, it makes sense, yeah. So that we see before, whatever, yeah. That is a good idea, right? But it's very, very poorly executed. If she attacked Nana and then Nana stabs her and she kicks her off and so on, that would have been 10 times better. It would have made so much more sense. So it's a really bad characterization mismatch, right? How she can both be an insane murderer and also just be a weakling that is cries when she gets insulted. See, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Even if she would break down her mentality and saying that, no, he never loved you and so on. It doesn't make any sense because in her own backstory, she explains that when this other girl, right, took her Shinji, she murdered that girl, right? You know, typical, you know, maximize yandere, right? Maximize yandere. And she explains that, right? She murdered that girl. So here Nana is threatening her love, saying that Shinji never loved you. her character should have been, well, I'm gonna murder you, right? That is just how she should act. She shouldn't act like, oh no, she found out my secret. That's not how she should act. She's not portrayed as that kind of character in the backstory. In the backstory and her now is two completely different persons, right? This is really bad writing. And this is like the writing of like a few minutes, right? It's not even it's the same episode, and the character is like 3 different personality traits. 3 massively bit. It's very, very inconsistent. Because the thing is that, and I really mean it, because if you have that kind of, insane, typical yandere is like, high nerosity, high disagreeable, or extreme agreeableness, and depending how you look at it, and like, how to say it, incredible codependency and so on, right? Incredible codependency, that's like a typical yandere, yeah. Insane codependency. If you have this codependency of insanity, mind ballistic codependency she has, if someone would tell her that's not true, she should definitely lash out at them, yeah. Not to start crying, she should lash out and start attacking Nana, right? To try to save herself as she. It doesn't make any sense if you just surrender and you sit there and cry so you can stab her. It's really poor writing. It is really bad writing. But anyway, I think regardless though, the whole Nana beating her is again, right, plot armor to the max, right, the power of luck, right, because oh man, this anime. Like, she has the power to survive everyone that died at the island. First of all, I don't know how she got their keepsakes, but I guess she's like, and how she found the dead bodies to begin with. But anyway, she did that. I think it's poor. I think it's bad that she didn't like revive time guy and so on. That would be interesting if the dead people that she now has killed was returning. That would be more interesting, I think. So that I think is just a mistake to not have done back there. But generally, though, it really screams, convenient writing for Nana. It's always like Nana isn't very good. You can say, oh, but this strategy, no, that's crap strategy. Her strategy is really crap. It's best on the zombies being a vampire and so on. But even if you ignore the whole sunlight thing, it's her strategy doesn't work if the zombies actually have any good powers, right? So Nana again did not win this. It's a zombie girl that lost this, right? So that's the problem with the writing, that the Nana isn't a genius, it's just everyone else being really stupid. Because, and not just being stupid, but how the powers are just so lucky for her, right? Because look at this thing, right? She could revive a lot of zombies. She revived, I don't know, 10 zombies, whatever, right? And one of them had a freaking power of night vision. One of them had night vision. But why didn't the other ones have how to say it? Why didn't the other ones have I don't know, fire, ice power, right? It's just that I think is the biggest problem with this anime, right? Like, why didn't any other zombie have anything else? That's what I mean. It's lazy. It's very lazily. I think it's very lazily done, because it would be much more effective. I mean, realistic as opposed to realistic, but logically realistic. If one other zombie could throw fireballs, right, and none has to dodge fireballs. Another zombie was fast, right, and none has to dodge that, right, super speed and so on. Of course, if any of the zombies actually had any convenient powers, Nana would have lost, right? And that's the problem. Nana doesn't win because she's intelligent and so on. Nana wins because she's fighting a zombie horde with powers. Again, zombie horde where every zombie is supposed to have powers, right? And because they're all killed, we can assume that the previous Nana assassin character have killed people with powers. They haven't killed just, random civilians. They've killed people with talents. Yet, we only see 1 out of 10 zombies having a power. That's just this insane conveniency for Nana, that none of the zombies could be fast or freeze her or whatever, right? Yeah, have some kind of acid or whatever. It doesn't matter. They had no projectiles. They had no speed. They had no actual power to this. It's physical power to destroy the house faster. Why couldn't one? And of course, generally, that she's surrounded by the zombies inside the house, and she even has zombies inside the house, and they still not manage to capture her in the minutes of sunlight. Oh my god, this is so. It's just absurd plot convenience for her. It's just all the time. It's just like how could she defeat a zombie army with every zombie having a superpower? Oh, it's because the necromancer just didn't use them correctly, right? Necromancer, she's a stupid necromancer. She's a stupid power user. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, this again here screams, bad writing, right? This is so stupid. this is the dumbest thing in the episode, right? That she has these zombies inside the house. Why is she not controlling them, right? So she goes into the house, panics, and then she controls them. So first she tries to break up, she turns her back, right, and starts hitting the door to try to open the door, right, with the Nana strategy and so on. Wouldn't it be a lot more smarter, of course, to enter this thing, not enter with the door, of course, but standing on a distance, resurrecting the zombies, right, and then see what happens if Nana is there. Instead she enters, tries to open this door, right, then she's like, Nana is hiding somewhere, she has to be inside, and then she's panicking. But that is so utterly stupid that she's turning her back from the house, from the interior of the house, right, to push on this door, while she still believes that Nana is like one of the people behind her on the ground, right? That is just utterly so stupid. It's so stupid, right? Because of course, if Nana was just hiding on the ground there, she could just jump up and stab her in the back, right? So it's just so stupid. The next scene here, she turns around, right, from these boys on the ground, and then she's trying to open the door, and then she could have stabbed her there. So Nana didn't even have to do this whole door thing. Nana could have just pretended to be a zombie on the ground, and she could have won like that too. She could have stabbed her in the back when she was trying to open the door. That would have been enough for Nana to win. And that's how utterly stupid this character was. To even enter to begin, to even enter the house is so stupid. But she can control something from distance. And then of course even more stupid is to turn away from the zombies, or potentially not zombies on the ground, and then eventually trying to look at this zombie looking like Nana. Conveniently again having Nana's hairstyle, right? Also very convenient. And then of course after that controlling the zombies. And then of course also wasting all this time here. So if she had returned faster, if she went to this house, immediately control the zombies, see that Nana isn't inside, and then of course went back to where they live, Nana would have, hiding in the forest there, she could encounter Nana, at the house during the night, right? So wasting hours before she's controlling the zombies. It's so stupid. It's so utterly incompetence from the zombie controller. It's so stupid. And of course no zombie has no powers too. But yeah. But then she will enter here and turn her back, and then she control. Oh my god, it's so stupid. It's just absurdly how incompetent she is, right? And again, then that no zombies could use any effective powers to just kill Nana, and that they don't work. And the whole Sana thing is stupid too, right? Because why can't they move outside of the sunlight? Like, can they move inside houses, or is it just that it's daytime and so on, etc. And also for that matter. It's a plot hole that she can't even control the zombies, because apparently she's moving around with Shinji's note, right? But we don't see him move around with any other cat. Wouldn't her pocket or maybe her bag is full of stuff then? Like, so that's kind of weird too. I guess I have to assume that she's like carrying around a huge items in her, like a collection of items inside her bag or something to control all the zombies, I suppose. But it's kind of weird too that why wouldn't she, if does she have to have them on side of her, like on top of her? Like, yeah, like it's a very weirdly, the power community thing is super strange. And then also that Koya even mentioned that the necklace was broken a bit, right? And she didn't fix that regardless. That is also stupid. This is also very Nana convenient that even if Koya warned her, she didn't do it anyway. So it's just like, my god. Whatever, that's the Nana episode. But yeah, I was a necromancer, Nana would have died, guys. If Nana were a serious chance, I would have been like, you there, zombie with firepower, shoot her in the back. Oh, I won, or whatever, good. I would have controlled the zombies before I entered the door. I would be like, zombies, arise, find her. She's not in the house? Okay, she's also in the forest then. I wouldn't even enter the building. I would be like, zombies, but you can't find her? Okay, she's somewhere else. Yeah, I wouldn't even enter that building. It's just, not how you do it, man. But yeah, so Nana versus the zombie army, and she won, of course, because the zombie army was very competent.